What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hope everybody's doing good today. It is past Wolfie time, so we should probably go back a little. What's up, chats? Twitch, YouTube, how you guys doing? We should probably do the intro for day 6 of the 7-day grind, eh? Because today is day 6. What up, Ender? What up, everybody else? Oracly, thank you for the 21 months as a tier 1 sub on Twitch. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Alrighty, let's get the intro going. It is officially day 6 of the 7-day Great One Wolf Grind, and we got some wolves right in front of us. Doesn't look like anything too impressive, but hey, oh my gosh, 3 5. Where the heck did these 2 new 5s come from? Well, we got 2 new 5s. That's, oh, legendary and a legendary. That's a weird zone. 3 5s and a legendary. We are starting day 6 at 1:02 p.m. on October 28th of 2025. Let's get into it. Let's take down this beautiful level 9, and then hopefully this heavyweight 5, where'd he go? I don't even know where he is at this point. You know what? Let's not worry about him. Okay, we smoked him. Good enough, man. Good enough. Oh, also, we are at 224 kills into Grey Wolf grind number 4. This will be the 3rd grind that we've done in this video. Hopefully we can seal the deal on another wolf. That would be incredible if we could. Come on, Hunter. Come on, Hunter. Oh, wait, you're not Hunter. That's right. You know, I think we need to get Hunter back out. So used to having Hunter that I keep calling him Hunter, even though he's G1PF1000. Or no, PG1F3000. That's the one. All right, Hunter's back. Find it, Hunter. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Get it, buddy. What's up, Benny? Oh, nice, Hunter. Nice. Wait, when is this 7-day grind vid coming out? Well, I still have 1 day to record it, and then it'll likely take 2 to 3 days to edit it and release it. So probably 3 to 5 days from now it'll release. Let's see what we got here. Our first diamond of the day. That's a beauty. Our 11th diamond of this grind right here. 224 kills in. Let's hope the luck continues. And end recording for that section. Boom. Okay, chat. Okay, now I can chat with you guys a little more. It's going good, Kraken. Yeah, foreign super early, dude. Oh, well, that's good, Wobbling. Glad it's doing a little better. That's always good to heal up those injuries and stuff. It's been good, Ender. Hopefully your day's been solid too, sir. Oh, we got another 5. Dude, 3... That's 3 new 5s this run alone. Is it happening again, chat? Are we about to spawn a great one? Is it happening again? Because that's 3 level 5s that are new in 2 zones. What the heck? Knowing my luck, it's just going to be bad luck, though. And they're just going to be small. I guess I did shoot a couple 5s last night, so it could just be that they're replacing themselves. Oh, nice, Big Dog. Appreciate that, dude. Glad you enjoy those videos. Where y'all at? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. And this pack don't want to show itself. I'm doing good, Luke. Doing good. What's up, Hunter Call the Wild Jack? When you join a map first time, you get lucky? Not necessarily, no. When you join a map for the first time, it generates a population, right? And when it generates a population, it's going to be completely random, like what animals show up. any fresh map is likely going to have a few diamonds or rares. So if you're getting on a map for the first time, you're going through and seeing all of the initial spawns. But everybody's luck's a little different with that because it's complete random generation, you know? Okay, this pack did go up. There's a 9 and a 7. Okay. Gosh, that 9 took way too long to get out of the way. Dirty Mike, thank you for the super chat. Do you have any tips for managing mule deer? Yes, leave the level 2s and below. Preferably the low estimate level 2s. They're going to be better for HM than the high weight estimate level 2s. That's the first thing I would recommend. If you want like a more in-depth details about like how I managed my mule deer, I would recommend checking the guide out on the channel. It's in the herd management guides playlist. And boom. Dime number 12 of the grind. Love to see it. I'm only getting small deer on my 1000 plus kill herd management grind. Meanwhile, weeks ago I was getting tons of back-to-back diamonds. What does this mean? So if you are you talking like you were getting a diamond every 10 or 20 kills and then it suddenly just like dropped off a cliff? I mean, that could mean that maybe the great one's trying to spawn. I've had that happen many times where I go from getting a diamond like every 10 or 20 kills to getting like practically nothing in the next couple hundred, and then boom, great one spawns. However, if your diamond rate was less than 1 in 20 before, it's a little tougher to tell like what a drought means. Thank you, Hunter. Finding me my little wolfies. A diamond almost every zone. It was a fallow grind. Got you. Okay, yeah. I mean, if it dropped off a cliff like that, I would say maybe that means that there's a great one trying to spawn. You do occasionally just get dry streaks in general, but they're not like as common. In comparison to like, oh, that was the wrong gun. Oh, they're gonna die slow. What was I gonna say? You do get dry streaks from time to time in grinds that don't lead to a great one, but I've found that in many cases when you're heavily HM'd, more times than not, it usually means that there's a great one close if you get like just suddenly nothing big showing up and a bunch of little guys. Only if you're heavy HM'd. If you're light HM'd, you know, it's harder to tell. Yeah, I would say that it's possible that you've got a great one trying to spawn. And maybe if you were still shooting solos, I guess it's possible that maybe a solo spawned in as like a diamond or something and might be pushing it down. First thing I would do, you know, check some other zones you haven't checked in a while. Maybe look for some extra solos that you may have missed and things like that. Why am I wearing a backpack? Because they changed them with this update and they're now incredible. They went from being the biggest no-no in the game to almost a necessity because they add practically no spook range now. Like, you can sprint up to animals and they'll still not spook from more than 150 away, which is incredible. Like, that was the whole reason nobody used them before, was because they added an extra 30 meters of spook distance. But this update made it so they really only, like, increase the spook radius if you're, like, stalking up close, right? So if you're trying to stalk up close, they're going to be affecting that. But if you're, you know, 150 meters away, they're not going to increase your, like, spooking distance and stuff. So that's honestly incredible. And we got another 9. We got another level 9. Let's go. That's 3-in-1 run, chat. Maybe it was a complete false alarm that we had 3 level 5s at the beginning. It might have literally just been because we have so many big boys on the map. That's what we like to see. 3 down. Oh, another! No way. That's 4-in-1 run, bro. And a mythical. Oh, that's right. This is one of the zones that I shot a level 5 in. Try and get more shooters. Oh my gosh, that's insane, chat. We've now killed 5 at this lake, and that's going to be 6 right there. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Potentially 2 diamonds right here. Here's the first one, I think. Yeah, it's a diamond. Let's go. Diamond 13 of the grind. What a beauty. We can just hope the other one's diamond as well. If it is, I think that will be the first time this grind where I've had 2 diamonds at the same lake and they both made it. Because previously, the 3 times it's happened, 1 was a troll. So please, please let this other one be a diamond. Will you ever film The Angler again? Probably not. They abandoned development on that game, and I had already like exhausted most of the content out of it. Like the only reason I played The Angler was because it was a fun game to play with friends. It was the only fishing game where you could really have like an open world fishing experience with friends. Like every other hunting game is pretty limited on where you can go. And that was the only reason I really like played it a lot, was because it was really fun with friends. And it kind of became like a tradition with the homies every Tuesday to play it. But then they abandoned the game, so ever since then I've had no motivation to play The Angler. It doesn't really matter, Reinhold. You can do it whatever way. I'd recommend experimenting. I didn't dive into the topic too deeply after I mentioned it in that video. There we go. We got a beautiful, beautiful diamond. Let's go. So yeah, 2 diamonds side by side. I think that's the first time it's happened in our wolf grinding efforts here. I think almost every single time they ended up trolling for one of them and then the other would make it. Definitely nice to see we got 2 diamonds at the same lake. Why have you stopped grinding for red deer? Because we just haven't grinded for red deer. That's about the only reason. There's no in particular reason. We've just been grinding for other stuff. I've already got every super rare and great one variation for the red deer, so I don't really have too many like reasons to hunt red deer right now. Unless it's for like a 7-day grind or you guys like really want to see me go hunt some. I'll definitely hunt them more in the future. It's just not a priority right now because there's a whole lot other like new stuff and things. Maybe checking my exteriors would be a good idea. I really want to get done with that grind so I can do Tiabroa red deer grind. Love red deer trophies. Oh yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I would definitely recommend, you know, if you're noticing weird stuff happening with your zones, definitely not a bad idea to check like some places you haven't been in a while. Or, you know, like I said, even go search to see if maybe some solos you might have missed that might be pretty large. Double smoke. Oh, crap. I got to clip that last one, the double diamonds. There we go. I almost forgot to save the clip. But I remember. We got it. How many kills? 238 into this grind right here. What gun do you shoot diamonds with? The 308. The Perry 308. It's the little AK looking one. Yeah, Ender. R.I.P. the Angler, man. Hopefully they add new Great One furs in the next update. That would be cool if we got some new furs for the red deer. I would definitely not be opposed to that. They desperately need it. To be honest, some more variation with the racks, too. There's 5 racks for red deer, and they look so similar that for literally probably like 2 years or more, people thought there was only 3 racks. And then it turned out that there was actually 5 different racks. They just have very subtle differences. So they could definitely use a little more variation in the antlers as well as the furs for the red deer. Like, it doesn't even have to be anything too crazy for the red deer. Just, you know, give the foliage in the antlers like some different colors, or maybe make one that has like flowers on it or something. You know, like a flowering plant, flowering ivy instead of just like normal ivy. Or whatever it is. Is it ivy, vines, something? I haven't looked close to it in a while. Well, these wolves don't like me. Fall colors, yes. Like, even if they just made it map specific colors on the antlers, that would be cool. Like, map specific foliage colors in the antlers would look really, really cool. Have a handful of diamond red deer, but only 2 are the big rack. Yeah, well, if you got a grind going like you're wanting to, you definitely would have quite a few big boys showing up. It's very, very fun going for them. All right, let's see. What do we got here? A 6. Okay. And we have a very hard. Come back here, very hard. Where are you? He's hiding from us. Where is it? There's the level 6. There's the very hard. You notice how I'm refusing to call it its level after I said the other was a level 6? You're not going to get me today, chat. I'm not going to say the thing. So, you know, shush your face. I'm not going to say it today. I'm going to call them very hards every time I see them. Yeah, Volt. Hey, man, they pushed me to this point. The chat has pushed me to this point. It's every single stream. I'm just going to say, oh, we got a level 6. We got a very hard. No matter how weird it sounds to call a wolf very hard. Oh, thanks, Luke. I had a lot of fun making that vid with Flinter, dude. We have way too much fun when we collab. It's too much fun every single time. Also, I finally looked into what that meme actually means, guys. You realize that it means murder, right? Like, it's a shortened police code for murder. So y'all are just going into people's chats and saying murder, essentially. So, yeah, a little weird. Like, literally. It's literally the last 2 digits of the police code for, like, a killing, a murder, you know, something like that, a shooting. One of those. Can't remember the exact. It's one of those, though. Y'all are just saying this. What the heck, man? You think kids research things? They just say stuff because it's cool. True, Volt. I mean, I can't say that I wasn't the same way when I was a teenager. I didn't look into all the things that I was saying. I didn't look into the details of what everything meant. I get it. I'm just saying. It's crazy that that meme has become so popular. Come on. Well, fees. Oh. Rendered in right. What the heck, man? No respawns. No respawns. What is this, bro? It should be illegal to not respawn for me. Oh, yeah, Kraken. That'd be so cool. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking of with, like, what I want them to do for red deer. Like, make the foliage different colors in the antlers. Like, that'd be so cool. Like, a red deer off of Hirsch could be, like, you know, the orangey fall colors in the antlers. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. Yeah, exactly, Ender. See? You guys can't argue that that's not what the 6-7 meme means. He literally says it in the song. He literally says it right after mentioning murder, like every single time. Like every time that he follows it up with 6-7, he's literally saying it right after he said a line about somebody dying or getting shot at or something like that. It's literally what it means. Oh, man. The only reason it blew up was because of like the hand motion thing that went along with it. You know, it's like the trendy TikTok thing. I'm just saying, like the actual meaning of it is very different than what you'd think. Oh, same, Kyla. I can't stand the meme. And now that I actually looked into the song and the meaning of it, I can't stand it even more because it doesn't even like it's not even representing what the song actually was referring to. As someone who listens to probably more like drill rap and, you know, rap in general than 99% of people in the chat, it's so interesting to see a meme blow up off of a song and have the meme blowing up have nothing to do with what it actually means. It went viral because of NBA player edits? Got you. Okay, like they were referring to their height in like the edits you're saying? And that's kind of how it blew up. So the way that it blew up had nothing to do with the actual like song context then. So interesting, man. So interesting. What artists do you listen to? Oh lord, like 300 different artists. I listen to a lot of underground rappers, a lot of mainstream rappers, a lot of, you know, in between. Silver, thank you so much for the super chat. Got a super rare Mellow Charcoal Friday night. Let's go. That's such a sick trophy. I would love to get a super rare wolf. They're so pretty, man. We got, 9. We got a 5 and a 9. And it's a gray wolf. Gray 5-9. If you listen to rap, you might get that reference. Since we've been talking about rap. You might get the reference. We'll see. At least a couple of you will get it. The level 9's not giving us a good shot, though, so I'm going to shoot the 7. Just so we don't waste a bunch of time waiting for that guy to go broadside. Nate Savate! Welcome back, dude. Thank you for the membership. Royce to 5-9? No. Gray 5-9 is the record label started by Suicide Boys that has signed a ton of, like, underground legends like Germ, Shakewell, Night Lavelle. There's a couple others I'm forgetting as well. A lot of the people that were blowing up around the SoundCloud era, back around the same time that people like Ski Mask and X were blowing up. Well, that was an awful shot. I don't think he's even gonna die. 25 months is crazy, Nate Savate. Holy. And Drew Blake, thank you for the membership as well. Appreciate that. That sounds about right. Is it at Fishing and Hunting? Or I at Fishing and Hunting? Dude, these whole at names thing, like, it's still throwing me off. YouTube, come on. Give us the option to just see screen names instead of the at names. I'm getting tired of not knowing who is who. Oh yeah, I've been listening to them since 2016, Ethan. Like about the time they released the like the Radical Suicide EP. That was about the time that I started listening to them. Actually, I guess the first time I heard them was shortly after the music video release for Nail to the Cross. That was like the first time I ever listened to Suicide Boys. I actually discovered them off of the Cuff Boys Mom Reacts to Suicide Boys video. That was actually the first time I ever heard them. And it took me like a few months to actually get into them, because at first it was like such a shock, like some of the lyrical content and stuff. And then after a while, I grew to love their music so much. Nowadays, though, I kind of prefer like Scrim's solo music outside of like the Suicide Boys stuff as a whole. Because I feel like Scrim's solo music is so much better than people give it credit for. Because he's really, truly being himself and just making whatever he wants when he's doing his solo stuff. Oh no, Hunter Alex. Rough, dude. Rough. To be honest, that's how my grind started too. I didn't have a diamond wolf for a little while when we started this up. Took a bit to get a diamond. Had a lot of trolls. I mean, given I was stacking a lot, but you forgot your level 9 wolf? No, I never shot it. We're going to wait till next run. It's spooked, so it's not going to come back till I main menu. Cup Boys mentioned. Nowadays, Cup Boys does like all the like court related stuff, like all the court videos for rappers. Yeah, Cup Boy started out with like having his mom react to different rappers. Man, that was like the golden age of like reaction content in YouTube. Everybody was doing it. It was absolutely booming. There used to be so many creators I'd watch like listen to an artist for the first time. A lot of fun. It depends on how I feel, Hunter Call the Wild Jack. Like sometimes there's some days where I don't have the energy to keep up with 2 chats at the same time. So some days I only stream on YouTube. Then other days I stream on both. Holy, did I miss a super chat? Dear Force, thank you so much for the super chat. Where do you think the next map will be, and what animal do you think will be unique with that map? Gosh, I don't know. I mean, I want the next map to be a Texas Game Ranch, but I doubt it's going to be one. I don't know. I think with the amount of requests I've seen for it, I'd love to see a Greenland map. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Musk Ox could be there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I read that that's a thing. That'd be cool. Levi, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Appreciate it, dude. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing better than our wolf respawns, because some of them are taking forever today. Gosh, he's behind one. Okay, he's moving out. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, gosh, Ender. That's brutal, dude. Ripski-doo on that grind. That's unfortunate, man. That's unfortunate. 2 chats, he means YouTube and me. Volt, you think you're the only Twitch person? Come on, Volt. Come on. Drew, thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. Do you play multiplayer with members? I haven't done it in the past. Doesn't mean I won't in the future. If I ever did do something like that, it would have to be like on other people's maps, because I have grinds set up on every map, and I don't trust anybody to jump on my maps unless they're like a super close friend or content creator that I'm, you know, used to doing lots of stuff with. How'd you feel if they added a buck fever feature for when you see a max level great one, you wobble and your heart rate rises? If they did add something like that, I would say they would have to make it toggleable. Like, it couldn't be something that you always have. It would have to be something that you can turn on or off in the menu, because there's a lot of people that would get very mad if they messed up a diamond because of a feature like that. If they had that in the game since the very beginning, it would be a different story. But, you know, people played for years and years without anything like that. So if they were to add it now, there'd be a lot of outrage. So you would have to have that as a toggleable optional thing in the settings in order for it to not absolutely make people go buck wild. Literally, no pun intended. But yeah, it would be a cool thing for like an ultra realistic hunting game. If anything, I'd say that would be a cool feature for a new hunting game. Like if another dev comes out with a new hunting game, it'd be a cool feature. Also, how you doing, Border? I almost said how you going. I can't English, bruh. But how you doing, man? Not able to find my wolf zones. What do I do? You keep looking. That's really all you can do, man. Just make sure you're hunting at their drink time. Check all the water that they can be at. I think, dude, my stream deck has been kind of bugging out recently. I need to adjust a couple of these things here. Okay, now it's working. Oh, this one. Okay, this one. It's working now. Gosh, it's so weird how it does that. Okay, but anyway, that's all the water that they can be at. As long as you're checking like all of those locations, you should be able to find them. As long as you check all those locations during their drink time, I would recommend setting the time to about 1:30 if you're going to be searching. Because if you set it to the beginning, it's going to take them some time to even get to their zone. However, if you put it to, you know, the last hour, you're not going to have enough time if you're searching for zones. So I'd set it to like 1:30 so you have an hour and a half to try and find, you know, some of your zones. And then, you know, reset the time whenever it goes to the end. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Border. Appreciate it. Congrats to Garrett for getting that one. Let's go, Garrett. Project Hunt should add that. Oh, dude. That is something that I forgot to mention. We will be doing a Project Hunt video soon because guess what was just added to Project Hunt for Halloween? T-Rex. It's a limited time event. You can hunt a T-Rex, and they do have rare variations for the T-Rex. So literally we'll only have like a week to get rare T-Rexes in Project Hunt. I am definitely going to be going for that. Oh my gosh, that looks so fun. I've honestly been so impressed with what the Project Hunt dev is doing for being a solo developer. Like a solo dev in the hunting genre, it's a tough place to like make a name for yourself and build a game that actually does well as a solo dev. Because, I mean, the market's very saturated in the hunting genre with a lot of, like, you know, mediocre titles that didn't go anywhere. And then at the top, you got the big dogs. You got Call of the Wild, you got Way of the Hunter to an extent, and the Hunter Classic. Those are really the only hunting games that have broken out and done super well. So I'm quite impressed with what the Project Hunt dev has been able to do as a solo developer. It's quite impressive. Dude, the nines never, like, give me a broadside shot. Y'all notice that? It's like they know I'm trying to kill them. He stopped! Why did you... Oh. I stand corrected. That shot was really good. That was a great shot, chat. I'm so good. Wow. Yeah, I'm not bad. I promise. What I meant to say was that these wolves are really nice and they always give me great opportunities to make great shots and, you know, score pretty high too. That's a 39.50. Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Looking good. He's looking beautiful. He's a fantastic wolf. Oh, man. Well, that's a clip. Let's get these two now. Duck aim? That was worse than duck aim. Duck aim, they're at least moving. That guy was not even moving. He stopped and I just shot him in the chin. Holy, Border with another tier 1 gifted sub. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. Congrats to Kyla for getting that one. Let's go. We totally believe you're a good shot. See, yeah. As long as you believe me, even if it's, you know, fake belief, I'll take it. You just gotta make me think that you believe in me, and then I'll be happy. Oh my gosh. Sorry, little buddy. Nice, Zayden. Yeah, big W's for Border. Absolute channel legend. Setting up my wolf grind right now. Nice, Luke Gamer. How much would it take for me to go on a hunt in this game with you? I don't go on hunts for money. It's not fair to other people. The biggest reason that I don't do hunts with viewers is because when you start doing hunts with viewers, then there's going to be a ton of other people that are like begging to have the same opportunity, and it'll just become a constant spam in the chat, you know? I occasionally do go into like public multiplayer on like random servers, and if you ever see me in one of those, feel free to join in. And in the future, I've thought about potentially like joining some other players' maps to do like special series or something, but to me, it just feels weird to take money to do a hunt with someone. So I will never do that. It just feels odd to take money to play games with someone, you know? 3 there. Okay, that's good. Gosh, we need like bullet over penetration in this game. I could have dropped 2 wolves with 1 shot if that was a thing. Oh, no. You, bro. Ain't no way he did that. Finally. Okay, where's that 9? There's the 9 we missed last time. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Not going to give me a shot, is he? You know what? We're going to walk down. This will take a little bit of time, but I just want to kill this dang thing. This dang thing. I think low-level male ducks should not be fully plumed out. That'd be kind of a cool feature. It'll be diamond watch. Maybe. We have been on a pretty good streak recently of getting diamonds and not trolls. So definitely not out of the question. It could end up being a dime. How many zones are you grinding? Oh gosh, I didn't even count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But 2 of them are kind of like hit or miss. I don't hunt them every run. So about 10. 10 that I hunt every run. 2 that I only have something there like every 5 or 6 runs. Glad your dad likes the video, Zayden. All right, so there's the 7. Where's our 9? Oh, no, it's 3. They're leaving. Oh, you freak! You freak! Oh my gosh, I did all that walking for nothing if they don't come back here after the time reset. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, there they are. Oh my gosh, thank God. Sorry, little mythical. You got the butt shot just because I needed to hit you, so you couldn't get away. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm insane. That's all we needed. Butt shots for the win. Pause. Level 7. And level 7. Gonna get done setting up on the Great One Wolf grind today. Nice, Mega Mammoth. They should bring in Timberwolves. That'd be cool. Shot 15 nines on my grind, not HM, just 2 are trolls. That's pretty lucky, man. I have had probably like almost as many trolls as I've had diamonds. It's been kind of ridiculous. I haven't kept track of trolls, but I know for a fact at one point I went on like a 5 troll streak where it was 5 trolls in a row. I can't speak. Like 5 in a row. Ooh, big boy. And like overall, most of them end up being or half of them end up being trolls for me in most cases. It is quite sad. Is 62 zones enough for whitetail? That should be the majority of them, yeah. No guarantee that it's all of them, but it's probably most of them. Take your job yet. For now. Oh my gosh. I like how immediately Volt corrected himself there. Like, wait a second. That was a bit harsh. Oh, man. Double smoke. And with those 2 kills, that brings us to 260 kills on the grind. I'm a moderator, not a monster crow. Oh, you guys are funny. Wait. What about this? I have a soundbite for that. You're just so funny, aren't you? There we go. The soundbite from when Flinter decided to do a smart aleck joke. You're just so funny. Are you HM'd? Yep, we are fully HM'd. 260 kills, 16 diamonds for this grind right here. Which I believe is like a 1 in 17 or 18 dime rate. What should I keep for fallow HM? Level 2s that are 150 score or level 3s that are 150 scoring or below. That is kind of like the rule of thumb that I went with, is if they had a rack that would score 150 or lower, I left them. And then, of course, leave every level 2 you find. Dude, it's like we're so close to managing this zone down. There's just 1 to 2 that I have to kill like every couple runs. I'm so close to being able to stop hunting this stupid zone. Like, I can't stand this zone. It's way too crowded. There's too many wolves here. It's very easy to shoot the wrong wolf when they're running away. You gotta be careful, man. What's up, Drawn? It's going good. How you doing? Do you know a place? I couldn't believe him. I couldn't believe him with that joke. I couldn't believe Flinter. You know what's funny? He's like, we were trying to like figure out how we were going to do that intro, and he was like, I've got a joke, but I'm not going to say it until we actually record. And I was like, oh gosh, that means it's got to be a bad one, right? If he doesn't want me to know what it's going to be till we start recording, it better be good. He's for real uncultured. True. What's up, Harrow Brian? How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Oh, man, run. Brutal. Hopefully they'll pop soon. Oh, Volt was an incredibly long-time viewer of the channel and one of the only people that came to almost every Twitch stream. So I gave Volt the moderator status a while back. Because Volt was by far like the most consistent Twitch viewer that had also been watching my YouTube channel for like, gotta be like 3 or 4 years at this point, maybe 5. And so I was like, there you go. Oh yeah, Kyla's been a mod for a long time. Since the olden days of the channel. And it's crazy to think that the only reason that you became a moderator, Kyla, was because my brother was like, yeah, I sometimes play Call of the Wild with Kyla. She's one of the moderators for Flinter. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, yeah, she said she'd be down to give you some help with moderating. I was like, well, okay, I guess, yeah, why not? I kind of need some new moderators. Good God, forever. Yeah, it was so long ago. Holy crap. So flippin' long. Crazy how much things have changed since then. Like back then, I was only streaming on Twitch. I only streamed on Twitch back then. And I think at that point, I hadn't even really talked to Flinter at all. And back then, you and Flinter weren't together either. It's insane to think like how many things have changed in just like 5 years. Oh my gosh, we got new 5s? A new 5. Oh, you gotta die, buddy. Sorry. You definitely are, Volt. Big unk hours. Are you Unk or have you leveled up to Pops because of how much of an OG you are on the channel? You're probably Pops at this point. Not quite Gramps, though. Not quite Gramps. Great One Vanguard at 297. If you predict that, I will gift like 20 subscriptions on Twitch. And like 20 on YouTube as well. Well, we're talking in terms of like length of time spent on the channel, Volt. That's what we're talking about. And I mean, hey, if chat's calling me Pops, anybody can be Pops. Because for a while, that's what I was getting called constantly. Do you still enjoy the old great ones? Of course. I wouldn't say there's any great one that I don't like in particular, aside from maybe the fox, but that's just because I don't enjoy hunting for them. I think all of the great ones are quite incredible for the most part. Most of them still stand up after all these years. The only one that really needs some love is the red deer. But I still enjoy hunting for all of them except the fox. And that's just because I don't enjoy the hunt of the fox. Doesn't mean they're not, you know, pretty still. Big nerd hours for sure. Definitely. You shot one here, right? Yeah. You're a fox. What's up, Jivers? Oh no, Cork. That's not good. Never fun to mess up a great one. I've messed up a couple of them as well in the past. Never fun. No, I never finished the whitetail grind on Revontuli. I stopped having fun really quick after starting it, actually. There's just something about Revontuli whitetail that I don't like at all. They just feel so much more inconsistent than Leighton was for me. It's like I started that grind and I was, for the first few hundred kills, having constant issues with consistency when it comes to the respawns and bouncers. Like, it was just rough. So yeah, I kind of never finished that great one before level 60. We're just going to call that season a failed season. Remember the tar? Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Ow, like that crash hurt a lot. What up, Caitlin? What up, Jenna? How you guys doing? We don't bring up the tar. Yeah, that was scarring. It was tarring. Sorry. I had to. Here's the 9. Come on, buddy. Come on. Diamond. Oh my gosh, we're on a streak today. We are on a streak today, chat. What's your diamond rate? It's less than 1 in 20 for this grind. Let me calculate it real quick. 270 kills divided by 17 is 1 in 15 diamond rate. Let's go. Let's go, chat. That's what we want to see. 1 in 15. The 8K bear grind, on the other hand. Volt, you like to bring up the lowest points of the channel. Wonderful. What's up with Sports Mayhem? How's it going? How are you getting so many diamonds? Herd management, Marley. It's a grinding method where you leave the small ones on the map and only kill the big ones. And eventually you get so many small ones that the remaining ones that aren't small end up respawning as the larger ones much more often. So for example, if I have 100 male gray wolves and I, hunted them repeatedly until 70 of them were level 5s or lower, those remaining 30 would respawn as, diamonds, mythicals, great ones much more often than if you were just, shooting every single level. It's a very effective method. There's much more in-depth guides on the channel if you want to check some of them out. On the YouTube channel, I should specify, because I think your question was on Twitch. No, you are on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, got a lot of different videos on the channel. Just type in like Scarecrow herd management and then whatever animal you want to see a herd management guide for. If I have one for that species, it'll pop up. Hopefully it means something, Kraken. Hopefully a giant is lurking. Nice close stake. That's crazy. I really like the newest wolf rares, the charcoal and the acro. So pretty. So pretty. No, I haven't met Kendall Gray IRL. We've just, talked on, through text and done our videos and Discord and stuff. We've never met IRL. That'd be fun, though. Dude, Johnny is trying to fleece me in our fantasy football league. Freaking Johnny. So I just traded Flinter for Bijan Robinson last week. And I mentioned today that I wanted to get some draft picks because I'm pretty much guaranteed to not make the playoffs in our league. I've had really rough luck with players not performing up to where we thought they would. And Johnny offered me Quentin Johnston and a 2nd and 3rd round pick for next year for Bijan. That's a little... Well, I'd expect at least a 1st rounder for Bijan. Come on. At least a 1st rounder. But I guess I shouldn't expect a crazy deal considering he offered Flinter Max Crosby for Bijan. Oh, man. All right, later, Caitlin. Is this your first grind on Yukon? I did a moose grind a while back, but it didn't really ever go anywhere. So this is my first full grind, is the wolves on good old Yukon. Because, yeah, the moose grind, we killed a couple hundred, and then Didn't really do anything with them after that. Oh. No. Chill, bro. Brah. Well, he's not even gonna die, I don't think. Order, thank you for the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Congrats to 4 and appreciate that, dude. To be honest, I don't have too much advice for tar because when I set up my tar grind, it was back when it was like literally right the second they released that update, and there was a bug that we didn't know was a bug at the time where animals didn't spook when you would fast travel to your tent. So people were just placing the tents directly on top of tar zones, and it made it a lot easier to herd manage them. So to be honest, I really don't have any tips for tar because I got my grind managed during that time. Johnny must have been watching the stream. He just changed his trade offer. I just got another trade offer for Bijan. Well, let's see what Johnny's offering me this time. What did he offer this time? I mean, that ain't terrible. Johnny, this is your best offer so far. He offered me Quentin Johnston, and a 2026 third round pick for George Pickens and a 12th round pick. That's not terrible. Johnston's had some pretty good weeks. I mean, last week was really rough for him. But he's had some really good weeks. Very similar to Pickens. And I mean, that's quite the upgrade on the draft pick. Going from a 12th to a 3rd. I wouldn't hate that. I'll consider this one, Johnny. Give me a couple hours to think about it. You know, I'll think about it till the end of the stream. Rockspur, thank you for the super chat. How many wolf zones you got in total managed level 5? I didn't count them, man. I don't count my zones nowadays because it really isn't relevant unless it's a species where it has so many zones like a moose, right? But with wolves, they have so few zones that I can remember in my head like all the places that they are, all the places I managed down. So like I have not kept track at all, not one bit. I just grinded my zones, managed them down until I started popping diamonds like crazy. And then at that point I was like, well, I must be far enough along. And it's worked out for me. And I didn't miss your super chat either. Like you had just sent it. You gotta give me a little time to look, you know? I didn't miss it. I was just finishing what I was talking about. Because I didn't want to like cut off like the sentence I was already doing. Glad you like the vids, Axel. You see what nickname I gave to Brian Branch in the other league? Oh gosh. I'll check it out in a little bit. No respawns, bro. They're acting weird. Aiden, thank you for the membership. Really appreciate it. No, guys. I have not met any content creator IRL. None of the content creators that I've done anything with, I've ever met IRL. I only know them through the internet. Doesn't mean we won't meet eventually someday, but as of now, I have not met any of the content creators that I've done content with. And probably the only way that I will meet any of them is if they ever come down to the West Coast. Because I'm not too big on traveling. I don't like planes. So it would have to be like, come down to Oregon and catch some salmon with me or something like that, you know? Which, hey, doesn't mean it won't happen. Because, I mean, Chinook salmon on the West Coast is pretty freaking fun. And we got the black-tailed deer, so there's reasons to come down here. Or come over here, I guess. Where's the other one I shot, bruh? Over here. I thought it was further this way. Did I wound it? Doing doggo hunter. Order, thank you for another gifted sub. Appreciate that, dude. Congrats to Hunter Call the Wild Jack. Let's go. Let's go. You had a couple like that at one point, Jenna. One thing I really noticed is that sometimes it seems to depend on like changes you've made to like your tent setup or stand setup. Like this zone right here. They were always like perfectly fine until I added this zone back into the setup. And if I hunted this zone before this one, you know, I'd fast travel over here and then I'd fast travel up here. They'd always spook, even though they were technically out of render. But if I go here first, then go down here, they're fine. It's so weird. Hunter, hush. I know you got it. I know you found it, buddy. Dang, Hunter, just yelling at me. What's up, K9 Queen? How's it going? Nice, Phantom. Just got my Great One Mule Deer grind set up. Now to herd management stage. Nice, Bull Rider. Hope it goes well for you. Hope you get some good trophies. Trying to remember what I changed. Yeah, sometimes like you just change a bunch of stuff and don't even think about like each move, and then something happens that's like, ah, crap, what did I do to make this happen? I've had that happen way too much. Oh, legendary. This zone loves popping legendaries, dude. Guess you could say this is a legendary zone to hunt. Holy Border with the 1050 bits. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much, Border. Really appreciate it, dude. Kill count? 284, Hunter Called Wild Jack. 284. And we're hoping another diamond was just slain. Let's see. Will this be our first troll of the stream? Nope, it's a big boy again. I must have got my map managed down a little bit more, like a few of those 5 spawning in some of the other packs, because I haven't had a troll in like 7 or 8 level 9s, which is amazing. That's like way better than what I was getting before for the troll to diamond rate. No, it's not content creator exclusive, Garrett. They just take a lot of work to get. I mean, in most cases, like us content creators, we spend, 100+ hours for a lot of species herd managing to get our maps to pop trophies left and right. It's not a quick process, but anybody can get great ones, and you can get a great one without herd management as well. It just may take a little bit longer. Oh, legendary again. Bruh. I'm gonna have to quit. I'm gonna have to keep walking down because we keep getting good stuff at this lake that's not giving me a good angle. That one's guaranteed diamond? What are you talking, the last one or this one that we just spotted? Let me spot this guy again. Oh yeah, you must have been talking about the last one. Indigenous 117, thank you for the bits. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to the stream. First great one, Red Deer, took 6,543. Ooh, That sounds very familiar, man. My third and fourth both took around that amount there. Just, it's crazy sometimes the amount of kills it takes for those freaking red deer. Sometimes they just love to be rude. Okay, here we go. Double smoked. Please. Be another limey dimey. Uh-oh, I just killed a tent? No! Why? Oh my gosh. The wolf died on top of it, bruh. Alright, well, let's see. What's this 9? Boom, another diamond. Jeez, man. Today has been a day. Oh my gosh. Popping them like crazy. That's quite lucky, Jacob. My first 4 Great One Red Deer grinds were 2,000, 2,000. Actually, hold on. No, it was my 5th and 6th that were on. Let me just pull up my stat sheet. Let me just pull up all the like written info so I can actually read off the correct numbers. Grind number 1, 3,080. Grind number 2, 3,200. Grind number 3, 6,070. Grind number 4, 6,650. Then I got lucky. 680 for number 5, 180 for number 6. Number 7 was 1,200. Then I quit. So then number 7 resumed. And was another 2,500. That was because they did a pop reset because they changed them to daytime. So technically, I'm only going to count the second one. 2,500, 619, 1,300, 89, 403, 266, 122, 69, 426. You can see it got better towards the end. That's when we actually got like prime herd management and figured things out more. But in the early days with no HM and back when I was just starting it and trying to figure it out, those grinds were long, man. We had a lot of rough times with them. There we go. Nice, Droxes. Are we going to get another bear-style wolf grind? Wait, what do you mean bear-style wolf grind? What does that mean? I'm not 100% sure. Come on, let me spot him. That's a 5. Oh. Did we always have 2 5s here? Did I always have 2 5s here, chat? I feel like I did, so I'm going to leave it. I feel like we did. Oh, that's rough, Southern Sports Cards. Border, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Volt, you monster. Oh no, what did Volt do? Did he time you out? I'm going to assume that's what happened. Because I can't actually see. I think it's all gone. Wait. Volt says no. I'm so confused. I'm going to assume shenanigans are happening. No, I was going to say nice spelling, Volt. Phenomenal. Got a professional taper here there, bud. Volt going off, eh? You're welcome, Volt. I just got the game. What maps do you recommend? I would recommend a ski ridge. Salzwiesen Park. And probably mean, there's really so many good ones. I'd say Silver Ridge because you get a... Sunderpatten, Salsbeeson Park, a Ski Ridge. They're the 3 most recent ones, and in my personal opinion, they're the most polished. And they each provide such a different experience that you get a little bit of everything with those maps. Or thank you for another super chat. Liar! Oh, man. Hey, I'm gonna believe Border here, Volt. I mean... Oh, did you... Oh my gosh, did you do the Twitch points? Oh my gosh, you did. Sorry, Border. It was fair what he did. It was fair game. He redeemed 10,000 Twitch points to do that. So I mean, technically that was fair game. Don't worry though, it was only a 10-minute one. But you know what that means, Border? Save up your Twitch points to 10,000 and do the same thing to Volt. Because when you spend your Twitch points to time somebody out, you can time out anybody. Doesn't matter who they are. Double smoke. Border, thank you for the super chat. I'll get you back, Volt. Just wait. Oh, I see it happening. I see it happening. It'll definitely happen. I believe you. And Deer Force, thank you for the super chat as well. Waffles. Waffles are pretty good. Not gonna lie. Waffles pretty good. What does the timeout do? It just makes it so you can't type in chat for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. I think it's whatever length you choose, but the standard's like 5 or 10 minutes. Typically, it's used for people that are like breaking the rules or like saying bad stuff in chat. But, you know, sometimes, like on Twitch, we have a channel points. There's a channel points twistum? Channel points system on Twitch is the English I meant to say. Where like each streamer can set like what rewards people can redeem for their channel points you earn from just watching the Twitch stream. And yeah, one of the options is you can spend 10,000 points to time anybody out that you want. You spend your points and then one of the moderators will time out whoever it was that you chose to time out. It takes a long time to get 10k points, though. Anything here? Nothing at that zone. Silly wolves. He's been really busy with IRL hunts, Bentley, so I have no clue when. Scarecrow can't talk English and Volt can't type English. Pretty much silent. Bad stuff. Am I going to get a timeout now? Okay. That was funny. That was funny. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. That was pretty funny. What's my favorite food? Oh, dude, there's so many options. It's really tough to pick. If I could only choose one, it would probably be pizza because there's so many different kinds of pizza. There's meat pizzas, there's veggie pizzas, you know, there's like, you can get healthy pizzas, non-healthy pizzas. You can get dessert pizzas. They make like Oreo pizza. I can't remember what restaurant was it that sold an Oreo pizza a long time ago. And it's not what you think. It was literally just like ice cream and cookie. It was just called a pizza. So, I mean, technically, you know, that would count. My Great One Wolf spawned in 60 kills and it's a Scarborn. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. The Scarborn's really pretty. I'd love to get one of those. Next time you get a great one, you should act like it's not rare and shoot it to see how chat reacts. Dude, I wouldn't be able to. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you guys know me. I'm an incredibly easily excited person. I would not be able to stop myself from yelling the second that it spawned, you know? Like, it would be impossible for me not to get excited about a great one spawning. The only way that I could see that type of thing working is if I got it to spawn off stream and then went live and pretended that I didn't know it was there and then just shot it without reacting at all. That's the only way a joke like that could work. Because I am way too, like, I get way too excited. Come on, zone. You can spawn, please. No? 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 Okay. Well, it's fun. I think so, Tristan. I think I remember you. Other one, where is it? Dear Force, thank you for the super chat again. Otters. Fantastic. We get a different word every time. I love it. Hope you're doing great, my dude. Or is that space otters? Because there's a rocket ship. Assassin or Assassin. Also, I realized that you are TTV. So what's up, TTV? How you doing? 25 months as a member. Holy. Yeah, I actually, like, last time that I streamed, I just kept calling you Assassin. This new @names thing on YouTube has got to go, man. Like, I can't even remember, like, half of who people are now because the names are different. It's like, what the freaking heck, YouTube? But yeah, after the last stream, I was talking with everybody and Caitlin was like, you realize that's TTV, right? And I was like, wait, what? It is? And I was like, oh my gosh. You're right. Holy. I still don't get why YouTube decided to change up the display name system. Man, it's just... come on, YouTube. Oh, I can't stand it, Kyla. Like, the thing is the dumbest change they've made. It's like, I get why they changed it. Because it makes it harder for people to impersonate other content creators since you can't have the same name as your @name as somebody else. So I get it, but I hate it. I hate it so much. Also, that was another diamond. Boom. It makes things so confusing, but I understand why they did it. It makes it impossible to impersonate another creator. What's up, Hunter Call the Wild Jack? You missed a couple more diamonds. That's about it. No great ones, no rares yet. Are you Canadian? No, I'm not. I'm actually from Oregon. I lived here my entire life. How many shooter zones do you have? We counted there's like 10 that I hunt every run and then 2 that occasionally get one. So 10 to 12 depending on the run. I only see 3 there. I think there's literally only 3 there. Oof. You little guys. Double smoked. You know, it's crazy to think that, like, we're at a point in our time here on YouTube where a lot of the people that were in the chat, you know, 5 years ago, have returned and are like in chat chatting with each other again. It's crazy to think that that's how like hardcore the Call of the Wild community is, to where, you know, you'll be seeing the same people 5 years later. It's just crazy to think. Oh my gosh. Border, thank you for the super chat. I got timed out again. Okay, enough with that, Volt. Let's chill. I should make a rule where you can't go for the same person twice in a row. Let's chill out, Volt. Appreciate the super chat, Border. Don't worry, if he does it again, I'll time him out for 24 hours. That'll teach Volt. No, David, I have not played it. I know what it is, but I've never played it myself. Nothing here, bruh. Nice, Phantom. Better shoot those big, or did you shoot those big lakes down first, Crow, and then move to the mains, or did you rotate on all of them while managing? I started with the worst ones. I started with all of the worst ones, and then slowly, like, as they got managed down, I moved to, like, better ones. There was, like, 2 or 3 really good lakes that I was grinding the whole time, though, because I was trying to stack up diamonds in them and, you know, big mythicals and stuff. You know, I'm going to shoot this guy because I kind of need more to shoot. It feels like we're not getting all of our respawns each run. Order, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. I'll spend all the money to expose that tyrant. You hear that? You hear that, Volt? You got called a tyrant, dude. Oh, man. But yeah, seriously, let's chill out a little bit, Volt. Oh, man. In fact, I think I'm going to put that as a rule for the Twitch points. I'll put that in the description that you can't... if you spend your Twitch points, you can't time the same person out twice in a row. That definitely needs to be a rule. YouTube's way chiller over here. Hey, if you want to just hang out on YouTube, Border, feel free. We have fun over here, too. I mean, same stream no matter whether you watch it on YouTube or Twitch. The only thing different is the chatting experience, I suppose, because they have different chat styles and stuff. Hey, see, chat wants you to stay here anyway. YouTube chat wants you to chill. They want you to chill over here. Oh, yeah, TTV, she's been doing great. I mean, she's been going through, like, the typical, like, 4-year-old phase of, like, not wanting to listen, but that's kind of like every kid that's under 12 or 13. And then you get into the teenage phase, and then they don't want to listen for other reasons. So it's like, it's a never-ending thing. But aside from that, she's been doing great. Super healthy, just having fun. Nothing here. Okay, this zone might almost be done. Like, I haven't had anything here for a while. Oh, I know, it's crazy. She's already 4 years old. Oh, yeah, it's insane, Kyla. It's insane. The time flies by way too quick. That is the one. That is, like, the biggest thing that I can tell you. Like, since I know, you know, you and Floomper are going to be having your kids soon at some point. My brain fails to remember exactly how many months it's been. But that is one thing I definitely can say. Time flies, so spend as much time with your kid as you possibly can. Cherish every single second, because time speeds by way too quickly. And I mean, like, these first 4 years, you know, I worked so much on the channel and stuff that I definitely haven't got to spend as much time, you know, doing fun stuff with her as I wish I could. Ah, come on, wolves, bruh. You know, luckily working from home, I still get to spend quite a bit of time with her, but I don't get to go out and do fun stuff with her a ton right now. We want border. Good old border. No respawns, bruh. I mean, I know for a fact one of these is a new respawn. I think we need to kill it. Because we are not getting as many to spawn as I want. And it's not like it's going to hurt our dime rate. Because we were getting great dime rate before these 5s showed up. So I'm not too worried about it. LDS Creative, thank you for the membership. Appreciate it. Oh my gosh, Volt. Hey, I like the attempted justification there. Good effort. Do you hunt IRL? I hunted IRL up until I was 18. Haven't gone hunting in like 9 years though, because I just really haven't had the time. Right now, I just wouldn't be able to dedicate enough time to like guarantee that I'd come home with something. So I don't really want to spend the money if it's kind of like a 5% chance I even have time to like really get something. Ooh, rip. Scatabo was just put on injured reserve. Ooh, the scat man. No. He was the only Giants player I enjoyed watching play. That ankle injury was tough to watch. And they just put him on IR, which means his season's done. Rip, man. Ripski doodle. You didn't enjoy watching Dart? I mean, Dart's fun, but he's not Scatabo fun. I don't like the Giants, so it takes a really fun player for me to enjoy watching the Giants. Border, thank you for the super chat. Why am I being fought over in 2 chats? I don't know, man. I think YouTube chat's just like, hey, man, Bolt's being mean to you over there, so come over here. Oh, yeah, TTV. I mean, I would definitely recommend it. Like, if you're wanting to adopt, go for it. Like, it's one of those things where if you don't want to have one of your own, adopting is definitely a good thing because you're helping out somebody else that needs a home. So I would always say, like, if you have the means to do it, do it. Obviously, you want to think it through, but I mean, it's a great thing. Only one respawn, chat. What the heck is this? Caitlin knows Twitch is mine. Oh my gosh, Volt. Do you think you'll ever have another kid? The plan right now is no, but it's not like a definite no for the rest of my life, you know? Like, basically, the way me and my wife see it right now is like, for now, we're good with just one. But who knows how we'll feel in like 2 or 3 years. That's basically how we view it right now. For now, one kid is fine, but doesn't mean that we're going to feel the same in 2 years. Especially as Aaliyah gets older. It would definitely be easier to have a second one. Because then, you know, she'd be old enough to at least help out a little bit so that, you know, Bree would have another little helper around the house. Because most of my time gets taken up by the channel. Like, since the channel is our main source of income, like, I spend a lot of my day working on videos, streaming, making shorts, editing videos, planning out future videos, you know, that type of stuff. So that's kind of how we feel about it right now, is like, maybe when Aaliyah's a little bit older, we'll consider it, but right now it'd be just too much. Yeah, Hunter, I've been full-time YouTuber for like 4.5 years, maybe 5 years. Probably closer to 5 at this point. Nothing here. Man, I think we've managed down this zone, which would be great. I got you, TTV. That's totally understandable. I know you've talked a little bit about like the health issues and stuff in the past, so I totally understand that. Totally understandable. What do you think you'd be doing if it wasn't YouTube? To be honest, I have no idea. I really have no idea. Like, I was trying to like find a job that I would like around the time that YouTube started to blow up. So I never really got fully into like figuring out what I had wanted to do. I've told this story a few times, but my dad passed away when I was 16 due to like a work-related accident. And so clear up until I was like 18, we got like a monthly check from like that whole incident, right? And I had saved up a lot of money. I didn't really have to like get a job clear up until I was like 21. And so when I got into YouTube, like I had never worked a normal job. I had just done like odds and ends type jobs here and there for like a little extra money. But I had never actually worked like a real full-time job. I was in the process of looking for one when YouTube started working out. So that's like, I don't even know what I'd do if I wasn't doing YouTube. I mean, for the longest time, I always wanted to work in like a gaming related field. Like if I wasn't doing this, I guess maybe I'd be, you know, trying to learn how to be a developer. Or even like a community manager or something like that. Because no matter what, I want to be in the gaming space. It's something that I'm super passionate about and I love. I got very lucky that it worked out the way it did and I was able to be a YouTuber. But if I wasn't, I'd probably still want to work in like the gaming and like tech type industry, you know? Lone Wolf, thank you for the 60 months as a member. Holy, that's insane. And Border, thank you for the tier 1 gifted to TTV. Let's go. Holy. True, Volt. I did meet my wife on Ark, so of course I want to stay in the gaming industry. It's literally like my entire life. My entire life has been built off gaming. I met my wife through gaming. I built a career through gaming. You're right. Literally my entire life has been like through gaming. Well, my life after I turned 18 at least. Or after I turned 16 probably. Before then, there was a ton of other stuff, like lots of fishing. I think I probably fished every single day for every summer of like 5 years in a row or something. It's fine, JD. Just, you know, remember to check rules before chatting and stuff. It's important to make sure you know, like, what the channel rules are. Dude, the wolf was going at a certain speed. And then it was like, you know what? He's about to shoot. I'm going to slow down so that he misses. That is such a wolf thing to do. And then these guys are all spookied. That doesn't help either. Do you still fish? When I get the free time to do so. Fishing's a little easier to plan than hunting, so I definitely fish more than I hunt. You better chill, Volt. I remember what I told you. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Y'all are crazy, bruh. He did it first? Oh, well, if he did it first, then I have to time you out, Volt. He paid for the timeout. Well, I guess not paid because he did the channel points, but hey. He did it too. It has to happen. There we go. The timeouts. Oh my gosh. The timeout war on Twitch is it's hilarious, man. It's so freaking hilarious. Could you imagine how chaotic it would be if YouTube implemented a feature where they had like channel points and you could customize them to be stuff like time out another user? Oh my gosh, it would be so chaotic. It would be like an all-out war on YouTube. Chat would be going crazy. Oh man. You know, isn't it kind of insane to think? I just read through like the messages that you and TTV were saying, Kyla, and it's insane to think how many people meet online nowadays, like whether it's through gaming or like YouTube or Twitch. Like there's so many people that I know now that have like met their partner through gaming. It's crazy to think, like 10 years ago, that was unheard of. People would have called you crazy for like meeting somebody through a video game. And nowadays, it turns out that, I mean, some of the happiest marriages that I've seen are through something like gaming. And I think it's because you spend so much time with somebody through like, Discord calls and playing like your favorite video games and stuff that you immediately have stuff that you have in common and stuff. It's just crazy to think. It's just wild how much things have like progressed over the years when it comes to like, I guess like how acceptable it is to like meet somebody online. YouTube and, games and stuff like that have definitely like opened up my mom's eyes to like how everything is. Because I remember for the longest time, she was like, oh, you need to get off the video games. You need to, go and get out into life if you want to like meet somebody and, find a job and stuff. And like a few years later, she was like, you know what? I'm sorry. I was wrong. Clearly, whatever you were doing worked. I'll tell you one thing. It's great to hear something like that from your mom. It's one of those moments that means a lot, Gotta be one of the most like meaningful moments that I had in recent years. Oh, same, Fabled Lady. Like some of my best friends, like some of the people that have been there for me the longest, I met through gaming. Like all my childhood friends for the most part, except like maybe one or two. Like all of them except like one or two don't even talk to me anymore and haven't talked to me in years. But like the people that I met through gaming, like my literal best friend I met through gaming. And now at this point, like we've hung out in person a few different times too. He's traveled over to Oregon and we've hung out. It's crazy to see, Like I said, literally met my wife through it too. It's just insane to see how far things have how much things have changed over the years. Where'd this wolfie go? I swear if you floated. Okay, good. Float. Hunter. Show me the way, buddy. Show me the way. Show me the way, little hunter dog. Show me the way. Met a girl who's like an older sister to me through gaming. She's been my absolute rock for nearly over a year now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like when you meet somebody through games, you immediately have something in common. And like, if you guys end up having more in common, it's like you end up being good friends with a lot of people. Like nowadays, literally like, Caitlin, Nate, Jivers, Brobra, Scam, Bungus, etc., etc., etc. Dre Talk, you know, there's so many of them at this point, but I've met so many people that I talk to like almost daily. Almost daily. All because of video games. Trying to think if there's anybody I missed. Obviously, I wasn't counting like people that I met that were other content creators at the time I met them. I'm talking like just general people throughout the like that started out as just like chatters. But yeah, if we count creators too, like Flinter, KG, etc., 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 the list goes on. There's tons of amazing people that I've met, all because of video games and YouTube. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the stream here because we have a second stream for the day in about 2 hours. And I want to spend some time getting some food and doing a couple things around the place. So, yeah, we'll probably end it here. I'm going to send you guys over to my second channel's scheduled live stream so that you guys can put the notifications on if you want to see that stream as well. It's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so 2 hours and 18 minutes from now. We're going to be playing Party Animals with the gang. It's going to be fun. I don't believe I'll be going live on Twitch for that one, Border. I might, though. I'll consider it. We'll see. It's a possibility. But I'll for sure be going live on the second channel, so... Oh yeah, Kyle already put the link. There we go. Thank you, thank you. I'll see you guys later, though. Have fun. Peace, peace.